Utie the day banua show no a fully pack na ensam ya wa ho a ye de ebra wo enemi na mo yin tan waso emu obi nkotie no ma meka nkyerɛw me pese wo a wutie na wo ka ne sampa wutie today's post no na ye ka ho nsempa no ede kyerɛ wo na eni wo man mu na mom na mapie mu okuma se ha ya turu din na next rice ewurade nyame na next rice before some be yana nam se da bi mintimi nya wa abra mo ma me 5 kilos no baako na min test die me so mo pa ne se mi kodi 100% Ghana rice na mi ko ba bu ma no de mempe ntia no de outbusa ya beka trofie no omudi mrofo de na matobi si ho na mi sumi di mi Ghana de mi make sure say me so na enanya mi adom ni enya 100% made in Ghana na next rice ejaba koku a medical culture say we no ya ni such a way say nutrients wo mu no be ma ho aye den na odi wi atumu sampa printing na jira ho anu ne fere sampa ye ne Ghana mu me ka ne sa obi busa se test no etesan test ne de e wo so papa wo so baba buo mu no me pa twa tie ye ntimi nya Ghana mu na nkoton wo bia wo tie no obi koto bi wie pe nu ho bobuo mu na be de watime si okra so sense ne de wonya bisi fie na baya ne ba ho na be ma ne wura ho anu sampa wo ye
ena nanim Tino believe in Sanchez Barclays.
But me call me who say yes.
The Tino is a Sanchez fan. Once you are Barclays fans, yes. They are Sanchez fans. Tino is a complete Sanchez fan. On your Barclays. They here Sammy Grams or combine buffo. Babo enko enje hela
dear very day. Now Madrid for almost somebody 40 million ever for Robertson.
Dem say
now ko to obi ade una trouble.
Say Europe the obi on bo.
Me Toma dey na watch trouble say nam dey.
Some more mattresses, some more nyama dey work. Say
but you still don't
determine kai see do ne wan no mo bo no nya teams in the kan yo so omo dey nyama dey work obi value. One, the value of your contract. Two, how much is left. How old are you? What I say, how much does the club need you?
Robertson I think will be 27 or 28 if I'm right.
So the age is right. The age is right. If you are on a contract in Liverpool, the contract naka saying. So what they do, for instance, is that say amount 40 million. So Okaso sign 1 year. How much is Liverpool going to lose? So and you know no can kabo the fan go for players no. So no tina Haaland bar City at 51 million pound.
There is a good buy.
Convert 60 million euro. Because omo acquire na mo eagerness to leave. Omo ye interested. I can't contract saying why am na nko ebe dey from here Roberts. Omo them say Roberts no offer bi wa couldn't go zo nyama de Roberto.
Ezo person mu ja filament no kwan.
So I answer that more almost. Answer that more. And Roberts will be a good fit for Madrid though.
I think so. I think so. Onye bad cry. But so Obeko no ya another matter. And
Obeko say
it doesn't look to me like Obepeso Obeko.
Say they into Liverpool sana.
I think say or comfortable at Liverpool.
Okay.
We can ni no man say no ye ni no man no. Na ho keka say na related to na any na say e bi ade a Madrid de be man no be turning the head on.
Can no be to me young people pa no. Obi to me ono girlfriend wa no abeka cho so skani bi so ope won so koji ni sikadi
we have been catch us koji
wo ugura ke
some mistake dem just say e to pass there
o ma uska jebra
o mo yes
ebi je pa
come on me dem ntimi nye me mom de me ntimi nye ene me nka hwe na say
osu oba na ukra phone ni ade so a guy no wa so ope me on a tomame. Okay. So I got your phone. Hey, me bubu fu papa. Who phone is say? Papa. Who fu abeko? Who there? And I'm say, me prefer say me lose competition no on the strength of say meant me I'm actually the sikeni no offer. Essence say me am the say for corner who the cobra. Sit down here. They say me dan on the high mama. Yeah, bro.
How na just me say me lose.
Yeah, bro.
Tama wona mo na on the car be san ho na wa prew.
Na say enye
That be Tama.
Babo Enquire.
Intimate.
One, yes, I hear you. Unsamago.
I tell him, the German Enquire.
Ugomabu.
Oh, that's no who says, can you know the call? Yes, can also baby.
Naso come back castle, Sabin, yes, I'm pen, Nisicana me, Dick. And look about Hamino. Hey. So much you. Babo, with you are
huge threats. Apologize or don't come to the stadium. Every questions Alaja can be.
Even here in Wahana, and I said a different one.
Obuso asemu.
Una obuso asemu tina.
Obuso ni azu ti muso.
Za o ka say.
O say. Asema o kan. Ha asema na kodi mu wie na kodi nkomo.
Omo class hand the deadline to so.
No ya na achiri.
Na de ono nka o statement ni bia na.
And one statement.
The statement they don't count stadium nka ho. But wo hela na wo ye na o say.
Well, can statement in the house or by interview. Almost had the message, almost the dead, almost before my next match. No, one patch. Also, say, Ancassa. Also, one idea. No,
there be
what about before my next match?
Hella now, yeah. What's it? No, what interview no, was it one Cassa?
Let me say, one can almost statement, maybe almost say, Omra, a friend saying. The next match, one
say, Uncle, I want to play before their next home match.
I never just,
but I don't just among us. So among us, I didn't just
any far from right. On far from right. Or say, how much was on Apple before their next
match?
And no say, wow, apologize. I remember. So I didn't the Eka Crab.
Next match, study hold on the ball. I don't know how to it can be bloody. We will tell Togo who should be part of the board from next season. Has NCC. Come on. I'm say next board no dear. I'm going to catch it to say you wait him for wishing. You wait him for wishing. My way make on when we empower more. Omo ayadwuma no de bombetima ya no maye no omo ntranchen na fe kofa we bra na
Manchester for na address wo
say my heading
loyalty died with the late mid 80s generation from the late 80s to the 90s. Don't expect loyalty from anybody. Let Hyde tackle himself and laugh.
But when did buy
a fan of Manchester United and a friend of this program. I don't know. Robertson and Madrid for some Ben was on Koda or you see the word on Koda. Who saw any normal with him? And Dennis Gucci. Dennis Gucci said, you are tickling yourself.
Dennis was trying to say the number. I never said football has developed under Kets. Tony Baffo it back to on the media. And Rana Omokotro say or say Ket a developed football year. Say Minkasa movie answer fast meshman.
Okay.
Maybe
Fabio
Adriana supporters storms training grounds to teach the playing body and the technical team lesson for losing the league to Mediama. Tamano and Nanya Sam Ketwa.
Oh,
Doma.
I didn't see you.
Omujiga say players in technical team no can
for the Brighton game no. Yes. And so one person I was speaking highly of Roberto De Zerbi in terms of how good he is as a coach and the kind of footballer obo. So last time Bekano I see said me who coaches are my ball from the back or my ball possessive football. And I'm say at the apex team I say obetimi the Barcelona team and the Pep Guardiola me say one team na to stop them when they are passing no. But me who be that sir Roberto De Zerbi no the style of passing from the back no
who be that
omo de na sonko
na gozi say
oh say what the asase mo no kan for no nya adwun no na bi so do asase mo no kan for no nya adwun no he's coaching Brighton and for him to use Brighton to do what he's doing no.
What is he doing?
Oh, for the first time in their history, Odom Kwako Boy Europa League.
Masa, that's not done.
No,
that is not done.
They just need 1 point from their 2 games.
Or they want to go Europa League saying?
Yes, they just need 1 point from their.
They have not qualified for Europa League.
I'm saying they just need 1 point from their next 2 games.
But they have not qualified for Europa League.
And even when they lose their 2 games in Poa, Aston Villa no shape goals difference must be huge to overtake them. So what I say?
Me say they have not because you are qualified in Nyai Kanko. So when you qualified, they are men fan castle.
Maybe see I the Europa League.
Okay. Mama come see
I the Europa League position.
Where they are now. Manchester are 4th no.
The Europa League.
With Manchester are so that 4th.
Manchester is here.
Okay.
And the ball now.
Onye be extraordinary.
No, so the extraordinary thing he has done is to use Brighton to play that kind of style of football. No. So and you want say as a what one year
no Minkasa.
Now we saw them against Arsenal.
No Minkasa.
You see
Lagito. But earlier on we saw them against Arsenal. Nyana anu ya pen on Arsenal bo. You see, Adonyami na da me Bible Roberto De Zerbi Abaso. But when he said the way you be that.
No, I'm saying the style no.
He has not achieved anything with that.
No, the style of football that me come but yes, like achievement too. No, to the style of football no play from the back no. And better than what we've seen Pep Guardiola or the end Barcelona and the winner City. Say young passing from the back, building from the back no. He does it better with the Brighton team than what we saw with Pep Guardiola.
I don't understand, so we should go.
No, Pep
football.
Pep Nankes and
football. No.
As
na me catch Baba Isa. Se me catch Mission Bibi.
No, and you me put the
but if Pep admires the way he plays from the back, I'm saying that Soka won't be that. It means that he's the best. Doesn't mean it. That's my understanding.
No, so far he's the best when it comes to.
But I'm saying that he has not achieved anything.
No,
with
he doesn't need him to achieve something. Because
but what are you judging him?
No, we are judging him based on the style of play. To football, I can't say the Biana or Biakoji Bintina. Because
so what is the style of play? Because the style of play and it's not getting you anything.
And your boss Winga Dinia Bonabaso for the kind of job he did at Arsenal.
Yes, because
but he won only 3 Premier League trophies.
You don't call that only?
No, because managers have.
He won 3 Premier League. Bounty Metrangaza and Wenger is the best in anything when others did better than him.
No, but there are areas that as Winga
areas
and then me say if you watch Brighton play so too now
I'm not sure you watch Brighton more than I do. I'm saying
no,
he has done that style. Yeah, say he was in 58 that's not my case. Why do we play football?
That is not my case here.
Before we say you are the best in something, now why achieve
no, what he has achieved is say today Brighton for the first time they are going to play in Europe.
For the first time, play for the first time in Europe, and you are the best in what you do.
No, the work achievement na me dey bo. But I say who hwe ball, who do any hwe ball. Now you are watching Brighton. Now they are.
Bonabas, don't say he's the best.
No,
don't say that.
Me say passing from the back. This Brighton team does it better than any other team. And Brighton the team no fine. So you understand that Brighton will not go and compete for the Premier League.
When you say that somebody does something better than anybody. So say Adia Zakito ye onimiye chen ubia. That thing might have or should have gotten you a certain thing to show. I'm saying that. Adia na so onimiye chen ubia no. Oh yeah. And kwasi na Adia enwanwa because people and your first time like this new.
No,
this is not the first time. He did it in Italy. He did it in Portugal. Take no coin.
Team now Italy. He was coaching Sassuolo. You see, let's make so I'm picking him from.
How can we say Sadiano? He does it better than anybody. I'm saying before you say that thing might have landed you somewhere.
Yeah, maybe I landed and say me. I watch him at Italy. Do you know what? Sassuolo against all the big teams in Serie A, he dominates them. Any game out, say
go ahead.
AC Milan, Juventus, Inter Milan. He used the Sassuolo team to dominate them.
Go ahead.
Now he comes to England.
Did what with Sassuolo?
Yes, Sassuolo team, Sassuolo no going to compete for the Scudetto.
It is the end result that makes you the best.
No, the end result. We are talking about style of play here. I say, what for Man United baby? Me, I'm talking about style of play, and you are talking about achievement.
I'm saying that.
I mean, two things.
we can recommend the wabo abaso. But we say Sadia Awoye is the best.
Yes.
Obianye bidano. You should use that style to achieve something.
No, say achievement.
But when the style, the bebo, I did you and I say na best star. It's difficult for people to understand.
No, achievement there. Maybe you look at the team that you coach is a factor. You understand? It's as my and say media menka achievement as I'm talking about style of play.
But with that achievement, you cannot be best.
The style of play of Tisebi, me is the best I've seen. Say team, you pass it from the back. They does it like how they are able to reduce opponents easily and create decent chances. They are the best so far I've seen.
So when they finish, what happens?
They happen and they say Brighton are so far the most exciting team we watch when they are passing from the back. And today we are going to see that star no. First leg now that was the time now over 5 team for. I know boss say three back no because unso buy no. Now on changes in tentem. He didn't change from a more three back no. Okay, or the move best and best 6 matches. And Sana all move from the three back to one normal style now. Even that game no. Omunya more this in terms of young passing ball no more than Man City at the Etihad. So today I want to see now back to on one
and what happened in that
on one style of play no on no airborne. I want to see how
Tama Everton 5 Newcastle 4 was it no passing from them?
Say now you be trying to say okay
passing here so 5
okay be say still now no that thing na make one them they did this thing. You see, I said, what veer off from me my argument, you know?
No.
Me care about.
Don't say that.
Me care about.
Don't say that. You not be fair to my argument. You may not understand my position. Don't say I veered off. You do not understand where I'm coming from.
And that's also
I'm saying that. And son, we are saying we be because on our best. Before we say you are the best in something. Adia branty ye only name ye chain will be now why very competitive. Before we say that this thing is the best, you should be competitive. Or the way. That's why people talk about the way you say, but you don't play, sir. Now, son or born called the way. Who pass it from the back, we are there to be a we are saying. If it's a ball by, when one pass it from the back, you are the best. So if your passing at the back cannot guarantee you anything, I am saying that I don't think you could claim to be the best. That's my point. So also the NSA once or pass or back you send 5-1 crowd in passing. So that's what you think. So I'm not veering off. I rather do not agree with my position. So I'll say, that's it. Nobody has praised the Zebi more than myself here. And I'm bet I show him woman away or more own way. But to say he is the best, I'm saying and the best should get him a certain result. That's my point.
It makes a nipa ebia adewedi onimye pa. You understand?
Onimye na yeden.
No, an area that sudden the onimye. Enti born there only Zebi ba. But so to tell me no, nobody expect Brighton to go win the Premier League.
Nobody expect Brighton.
So what win the Premier League? Brighton. So what win the Premier League?
That's why Leicester won the Premier League.
Say Brighton I team now no what you say list of teams now mutua kase pa in the Premier League no. I'm saying no that's 2018 it's 19 back. No more that but this team the chunk for training for nyina
and for social 5.
So Brighton
cannot be best when you are between 5-1 4-1 5-1.
On them no argument but say man say you pass it from the back there na me say aspect of football no Deserbi does it better than any other coach media. Yes, you should do baby Pep Guardiola, but even Pep team no ain't pass so comfortable from the back like how Brighton and the Deserbi and then I want to see that kind of an interesting game. Brighton crew Monty.
Interesting game.
Yeah, very interesting. Say
you'll be beating. They're interesting.
And beating
you'll be beating. They're interesting.
The BCB
because Manchester back on. You'll be beating.
Me kai ba
so beating.
Me kai so say omukosha Arsenal
Arsenal so 4 Arsenal say 4 kabi ka dem ka o kabi o kabi na Manchester de enso ye den
ye ka Arsenal asem enti ye ne ye be hwe
oya de ba man putin sa no mo ye ayi akoyem ko won ti kokko test ya na nim kogu na nim kogu ase You know, he also had 51 points and brought Brighton to their best position.
Yes, last season, yeah.
The same thing.
Yeah.
No, Grand Porter.
Yeah.
And he said, "Oh, Nusa."
Oh,
the Zerbi is doing very, very well. Now, no Kofi say Juventus for Befano. We say now we Jibozi similar for Afenoba. But to describe his style of football as the best, how be that?
Yes,
I'm surprised.
That star, not there.
Okay.
He's the best that I've seen. Na say City for J League in film him no.
Omuji for bi ansem.
Free
all of us.
Omuji Fransem no. Na table no ba say teams are omada so do pa.
Also kaza asem.
Ya ba J League film him.
Also kaza asem bi.
Jibo de ma de ne ye say born again we fa den
also can be.
Mama come asem mesrew.
There also can be.
Mesrew me come asem. Born again fa den to mama.
We are metro go for prediction we are ahead of the league.
Na only me
be a tre baby a obi be di e be start go so ye bi.
Kofi so wo hwe
mo ko fa Anthony Benham so me di.
But I want mama nka sama. Wo hwe table na. Asam kwa ba mu 4 times.
On ba di mu.
Say teams only on matena top of the league table no achepa na abaji league from nsem. Asam kwa ba mu 4 times. Echrew the kind of team Arsenal mo.
Yeah, Chelsea Arsenal start league ye. Arsenal
echrew maybe Arsenal just say omo de adapa for pa de. Say you more hope, false hope. Say so yeah, omo supporters false hope. Say that na kwa koye na agie gudie.
Team so
Arsenal number 1.
Team so omo so de omo ma
hope. First 7 na. Arsenal kwa 4 times. Omo false hope. And obit man you say Zagito. The entire Arsenal for no omo pema you was no. Apart from this year season now omo false hope na no Man United na beje from him. Entira
mo de mo be ka tete search no
omo ya na Man United beje from him.
Na do ma be kan
omo ya na beje from him. Eti so
we are obre ya we na ba be ka
ya bi so to
na Manchester that do wo bi
enya record papa
jibo
enya record
na wa advance mama
agito be kuni bo o how
o me that
o tete o
Sani deserve the argument. The guy is a good coach. But to describe his type of football, say be that. What I know, so be ya debiane e bona baswa. There should be an end product. He's doing very well. Coach who is doing well. But say when the ball be that, about the ball no ball go zero.
Until all hear from resource.
Exactly.
Okay. But he's talking about an aspect of his game.
Which leads to what?
Oh, and yet on say Mzotu.
Okay, Jibo, say deserve a good training ground. Why would he want to teach these boys the way to play? And then to catch and say, Marco, I want you to play like this.
Once you were strategic coaches, and you were let me say philosophical coaches. Inti omone de no omo ye philosophical no. Emfa ho ne se de o game no kwa akobo no ene se de sitie. He will not choose on the star.
Okay. So why would you choose a certain philosophy?
He will not change his style because he feels say to say Pep in his book or say the very day he will decide any team and more on set up the team in a defensive way no. He would rather prefer stop coach or stop coaching.
Do you know why? Or conviction. Send a type of game will rather get him the results. Antonio Conte is so into a certain type of play. At the end of the day, he wants to win with that style. De Zerbi is bringing something, a way of play. Coach is Bonabas. But the entire bossa and say he wants to dominate the game and win.
Okay. And TM fan say De Zerbi near which is star, which is philosophy. Okay, at the Brighton I call Europe for the first time in their history. Is that not a success?
A huge success. What do you mean? I say no. Me won't be that. It's a huge success.
On say
it's a huge success.
Now me say yeah, expanding it to say Zaki to find a specific area of his game. Ade bi a oye e won the game na obo. I will feel so the best no. Sadia now at the end of the day, with your mom who in Italy, or one who was Shakhtar Donetsk, but on who was Brighton. And they what he has achieved with one aspect of the game and as a Kitoka, and they say he has qualified Brighton to Europe, which is the first time in the history of the club. It is Sadia and the Bibiaba. So what's the mention I see? Me kind of last season in the Italian Serie A. And that season now Mourinho ni Roma kobo was it the Conference League? Yes, on kobo Conference League Mourinho koji you know. Who said Roma lead this solo by just a point. Roma nya qualification into the Conference League last game of the season. So what did they mention as you? It's Nestan ABA. He might not be winning with big clubs. By the other clubs he's coaching, to say Sassuolo, Sassuolo ebo Serie A, no more part of the top 8. Omuni bibi kesiyo. So what did they mention as say? So Oba Brighton, Namzoto said the City for AG League here or money AG. And they asked Nanya Champions League slot or money AG. And they said in another one
second.
They say any kind of Champions League.
So we ran fourth and
they asked this can Champions League slot or money AG. And then another one is Akito money AG say Ten Hag. Edomania Champions League, Newcastle for celebrity Champions League qualification.
Yeah.
The standard of the Champions League was through Europa League or the Conference League. But say me a Brighton fan, not for the first time in the history of our club. So coach Biba, not the qualify Europa, even Conference League. A huge achievement.
Why are you? There's no argument about that.
A huge achievement.
So well said. What said I can see home and Liverpool. Now the Arsenal guys say 1-1. I won't say they take 1. But maybe point is say ansana meme there. Let me make us say Adi Ajiboye. Me won't be that. I expect Jibo to have achieved something with it. That makes you unique. Yes, sir. I think it's a bit of mediocrity because say what Bob Ball will be, Ed will be a qualifier, he's better than everybody.
No, nobody said that.
Oh, what's the one with that?
That star, no, young person a day. Today, I will take you even Premier League achievement in terms of four club in possession. They are leading. Me say young boy from the average, like in terms of over team, the average possession so far in the Premier League. Oh, me bro. So me bro is here. Me them say. Say I'm passing there.
Which is one aspect.
Yeah, one aspect. I'm passing it there. He does it better. I don't make him.
I'm saying that passing or say or passing. I don't agree. That's it better because you both feel 5-1.
I said,
passing way to any adjust 5-1.
Yeah, you know. So that's what should be 3-0. It should be 4.
Yeah, just 5 and I know normally Newcastle on passing play any adjust 4. Everton any adjust 5.
Now also 3-0.
No be plan adjust 5. 3-0 we are to be more resource now to say be done. And I'm say to wasi. Almost all my same home and away. But enya nunti and yomokobo is special. Would you ever heard you in passing it?
It's in a game yomokobo. These two coaches are philosophical coaches. They will not change their style. Dizebi will not defend. Pep Guardiola will not defend. Omununa bebo said you musinim. On say, and then I cover the Mourinho Guardiola debate in the bar sometimes. So one who mummy and baby or mufria. It will be difficult to sell better bakwasi. Na beja bakwo. And then I make us say Mourinho, Mourinho share ABI and fan say bomb off with Chelsea. Mourinho emani team defend it. Mourinho will attack and beat bomb off. Se Mourinho ko share Manchester City. Mourinho will not attack Manchester City and also be possessive football. Mourinho will sit back, map up a strategy to hit City on the break. Say they be obeshe City. But say City e ko share Bournemouth. Star no dey ball against Bournemouth. The same star no dey ball against Mourinho's Chelsea. As City coach here Pep Guardiola. Eti ebi mo coach to the extent say oh bia anka Mourinho team yo coach wo Roma mzoto sankeye Pep Guardiola ontimi fanje ana ontimi fan kobo Europa Cup final no e fa ba bu betimi ati obi ase ba bi so nti obi ase okay Guardiola su players o won nei mzoto e wo Manchester City no any ball more bonny results or munyano. The type of players. Se Mourinho soon was city, Ebian Kondru Babia, Guardiola dream. These are two types of coaches. So what the match I say? Guardiola be possess ball. The time Guardiola be consider ball. Ebian no position na force the team this one. To say Arsenal and City, the first leg of the Premier League, Ewo Emirates. 64%. Yes. Arsenal playing in the force City to sit deep. And hit us now on the breaks. And yet Guardiola and I just say because the way Arsenal no more pressure, the kind of energy Arsenal no more use no. Next City need any option. It was a certain part of the game. After next City, I imagine so more bem. But still, the energy level of Arsenal team on that day no, and forced City to change. But how for Bayer Leverkusen, any Roma, Europa Cup semi-final now born in Bay Arena in Germany now. From the mindset of Jose Mourinho in Roma team say, and the boy na yebe bono. Players na mabahano, muntie, ye me biem, ye tenechiri, ude man kiti chance to enyewe. But mu make sure say, Bayer Leverkusen for no monche. Adana me cheche two coaches we musem to say offer the Zebia. He comes from the Arrigo Sacchi school. Sacchi be changing how Italian football should be played. With AC Milan, started from Parma, because Italy football they no be enemy Catanasio, which Nello Rocco ebe introduce to Italy. Heleno Herrera ebe master no edi Inter ekwaje the Champions League in the 60s. By Sacchi buy no, he decided say let's add entertainment to. Bo na ye bon any resource na ye peno. And that time in Europe, the masters of total football, the Den Holland, the Netherlands, it's to get Safinu within his team no, and Okofa Hulit, Rijkaard from Boston. It's at a point, Guardiola Kwabeka say, the knowledge ni bi okwa ni sesem to Ojibi free Sakio, Ojibi free Marcelo Bielsa, Ojibi free Johan Cruyff, who was his coach. Our master Guardiola to become a leader within that Barcelona dream team no. So what's the mention as you? So for deserve now busana. The same thing. Idea afem zoto na ababe raving club AC Milan wojem. It deserve be majority of his work. Time man now under steady clubs nesa anyoma no. Not a Milanello. No abe AC Milan training. How they play their game. And no didn't ma. But emfa one club or the star has no change. Ebi omo mahwe Premier League and am to and I'll buy Premier League na afi no mo ho no. The time in Italy with Sassuolo Mizoto is highly difficult. Even when Sassuolo in winning games, so be possess ball no better than the same side.
Okay, so how he plays from the back, you know. Our link with Obia sending me Adibi. I don't think it's directly related. Total passes in the EPL this season. Total passes. Jack, maybe so. Our link.
No, it doesn't have a link.
Because there's a table on total passes.
No, it doesn't have a link.
Okay.
So total passes, total, you know, and
every part of the game.
Because Obi bet me up, but just 3 touches. No, from the break you from defense, not be group 80 balls. We sweat Papa say 20 times before he move forward.
One said the okay, you are related to results.
No, when you results. Say me say how
I see results in what you just said.
No, me say how
whether we 18 more.
Oh, sir, okay,
so with the total passes from the by the City 23,830 so far. Second is Liverpool 22,797. Third is Brighton 24,667. Fourth is Arsenal and fifth is Chelsea. Conspicuous City.
How much say?
23,830
throughout the whole season. 23,000.
Yeah, second year Liverpool 21,797. Brighton year 20,467. Arsenal year fourth 19,994. Chelsea 19,939. Even where they are conspicuously missing. It's a certain club from Manchester. Boom,
but don't say ninjine mu no. Yenya clubs so many Brighton aboa. Or finding a way to stop Brighton some more from the back. their last game against Newcastle. Otuo. That was a perfect setup from Eddie Howe. The Oye and they say, on the Brighton phone, how they build up from the back, and they say, the moment the two centre backs no be pick a ball, their next option, two central midfielders. It was a second half, no. The Zebi move Caicedo from the right back position into midfield. Then or the McAllister until started from the bench and or the Nebem. It's anytime two centre backs they be pick a ball biano. Either Caicedo or McAllister, one every drop a show move feel like an additional third midfielder. But I play a midfielder, not a defender. By build up Nimudia, so for how best at your team now, one have a classified as a third option, and that's a third centre back. Debian, the moment dangerous, almost second boss into a breaking ball. Otuo. I heard the movement of the wingers now, especially Mitoma. That is their next point of passing. Into an audio, build it up from the back, then a quick pass to the left side or the right side of the attack. But when Newcastle here, they say, especially the second goal, you pass it on the Caicedo pe. The first touch, second touch, then Newcastle for no. It's no more you born him. A man call high pressing, or call with medium pressing. It told me the body do center one, then they'll press them. Physically, they are built into bully omo. And there are a few teams in the Premier League like Newcastle. May that game now me share Otuo. They may consider here and say, so one here the Newcastle and Brighton. Ejina pitch so 9 times a possible Newcastle will win 8, Brighton will win 1. Because Brighton star no, it looks like Newcastle knew how to get the best out from Brighton, but no more elbow no. Right. But against Pep, no say Pep team him with some physical presence be. Also more the no Brighton ball na pay. I'm not sure Pep will play with majority of the first team players. Eboko ko say Chelsea dey na no. It is a okotinachi na mtutu ko akosha. A game at the obe enjoy and say two sides are. Omonim how to possess the ball. Two coaches are. Omonyo imagine say a comfort person faso coach no. Ombeto sa nyoma na gunti. A very nice game and found how be best selecting the players already. Brighton enya qualification to Europe. Already City are the Premier League champions. At this stage too. I am difficult to predict, but a gamer, I see a lot of goals in that game.
Okay, so who wins?
Winning there. It looks more like City, but me say 2-2, 3-3 krana. I will not be surprised.
Okay.
Yenya dabena yini beba so no.
Yeah.
FA Cup final say next week.
Oh, and they say Jamai.
Next week.
7th June as a 10th June.
3rd
June. So that will be next weekend.
And in the following week, no mko Champions League final.
Okay. And
then no mko Italia final no, in Italy between Fiorentina and Inter Milan.
They are all in final. So.
Yes. Another coach, Otuo, also free D'Arrigo Sacchi School. Italiano coaching Fiorentina. O de bob game bia bobia on se another Italiano to say Zebi. He doesn't change his style. Ope Italian Serie A to size or mutimi possessable pamos we do more possessable. They will be in the top 3. Napoli, Lazio, then Fiorentina. Maybe you get Ebia, Sassuolo and Donisi. Adia Otuo and the game no e will Coppa Italia and they might say. There is another coach in Italy, Hadley. And I'm not sure say we'll lose final game be Akrada. Starting from his job at Lazio in Simeone Inzaghi. Or you one coach so do final kwadia. Obeji Capno. Playing against a Fiorentina sider. Season is starting on. Even their president, Comiso, I'm predicting said they will be playing in 2 finals in that short period. But Omodruha, Omo players, but sometimes one said they be Amikase. Who a player club or Bokrano? There are some good players within the Fiorentina team. Okay. Some Mabeka Castrovelli, some Wahada Charamwoti. Mabeka Ikonia, some Wahada Mwoti. Some Akan Ikonia, some Wahada Mwoti. Aidebia winning the Christian Bragi, who is their captain. My recommending Milinkovic of Fiorentina, Edna Mawahada. Yeah. Mebwa. Yeah. Quatra, the Argentine defender. Some Akan want some Wahada. They have a Brazilian right back, Arno Shakhtar Donetsk, Dodo. This is one of the best right backs in the Italian Serie A. Then our good friend on the NNT Africa here, Sofiane Amrabat. He will be leading the Amefo the name. It's a one game I'm so prepare Inter for their final game against Club FNC Manchester City. Then the records are Simone Inzaghi hold. It will also be a nice game. I'm so and then you may a one game a bit extra time.
Okay, and who Inter gets it?
Because of Inzaghi experience and Inter players experience. Once they have big boys, they can easily decide moments. It's Abia to Inter 2-1. I will find our money for it. But go and enjoy Bona Italiano Bebono.
Govi bra aba akwaba. But as I passing from for possession for the name maybe by am bezem musa. If possession.
Part of possessive football.
Okay, but so only a possession table as at now. But I'm surprised they are far away. Still City, Arsenal, Newcastle, Manchester United, Liverpool, and then Brighton. Okay, so they all can they pass on the back and send long ones to Mitoma and others to come. I don't think with the Manchester Bem. Yes, almost four. Go be uncle. One on bomb woman away. About Zonga and Bagada Daya. Any money actually. Mamindi can congratulate my brother Enim, Mr. Ernest Enim. Okay, our academician. Oh, so I interview her. Yeah. Saturday commission science laboratory last year no Baha on and any 1-on-1 interview. No, I don't know we so as peace so now could you mark? Yeah, okay, Satan now family business kakranti. Say MP or a member of parliament. For some more argument. Once no, I train US for so many years. On Jeza, watch it. I fine. No, because Juma been at Nico. Yeah, Jumano. Yeah, Jumano can now. Say before, say, if you science, you know, economic coffee. Okay, man, Befia transiting. Yeah, he's a good brother. Very, very good brother. And see, a radiation and Munyam, Ashe Kumaka for Munyam. See, yeah, wishing all the very best. On far the penny and Amre Kumawoman. Selijan wa Hoye wa crew. Yeah. See, on far the part. See, Mr. Ernest Enim, Kumasi Academy Funina, yeah, wish you all the very best. Congrats. Legend. I think it's a good news. It's a good news. It's a very good news. Bukayo Saka. Let me extend a contract to the Arsenal Football Club. Yeah. Abrebiana me kasa semwe say the best in every single club will be England Holland Otuo-Acheampong. Okay. So oko transfer market and I was with me and say before you look at getting big players for your team, you have to retain the big boys. At the Arsenal started say Juan say Gabriel Martinelli renewed contract and then Bukayo Saka renewed the contract. The idea is a very clear one, legend. Arsenal bearing in for so Samaya Babi Remy, what is young talented players or might justify over 300 especially million. In the Premier League. Over 300 million. It's a lot of guys Ababa support so my friends at Arsenal. Metete no maybe about Thomas Day party. Partner legend say more scarcity do move betimi abane me for this Bibe Kekahwa. Arsenal may even sacrifice him. It's one of the permutations. We say what should we honest or also on one so be an honest but legend out of the equation. So Arsenal person yes certain project to end. Osha umbe season they've probably seen something about party. We say do crucial moments in a pa no. Arsenal team rely on party. And is the more reason one person call for athletic, young, energetic midfielders. Team be remedy my friends at Arsenal. And the young players now team bought Arsenal for the last 2-3 seasons, you know. Legend omu renew omu nyina contract. Say born again bet me roll out. Amiyehu Bukayo Saka ne exploit this particular season. And you understand why Arsenal bet me place a lot of premium. Omu be prioritize ne contract extension at this stage of the season because say offer English national team says your legend. Arsenal every year more you na say ye kwa akobo international tournament bia. The front three Coach Fresh Gareth Segit parody Edema the 3 Lions no this boy on Hurricane
two players on my cement or more position up front, Hurricane and Bukayo Saka. Any other player fighting for position alongside these two players. Bukayo Saka. And so to the Position a legend. You be yes season to me car awards assembly. Awards home. Say yeah, awards no. Ebia after match day 10 and now 15. And now even after match day 30. But and now 28. Now Bukayo Saka stand a better chance to even be Premier League player of the season. But yeah, Baba Bijuya, the last 10 games, the last 8 games, very crucial. They drew on the entire Arsenal team in a struggle. And they be affect the players now more you more no. And they drew baby actually DM Klanafi more party bill. Because in the last 8 games, you know, with Arsenal and then your papa. And they Bebo Casido, your Bobo Bruno Gomares, your Bobo Rodri, your Bobo Casemiro. Ya babo displays the near Jabrant friends at Thomas Party. Why? Because in the form went me season with that form no fire no. The Jamatombo says a one game me asha. Mr. Bukayo Saka go share was it against Manchester United?
Yeah.
I think that was the winning goal against Manchester United.
Yeah. Correct great goal.
Much more 3-2 right.
The first leg in the annual goal. Okay, the edgy goal.
Baby, pick ball no. Why just had the way for greater part of the season. Arsenal did say, almost season, you know, it was reverse run these young talents. But the point is that going forward, Arsenal made the marker. Gabriel Jesus, you know, legend. Something tells me say you may not win the Premier League with Gabriel Jesus as number 9.
Arsenal is looking for a striker now.
Good. Mimi when say
in some of the games they will go for a traditional number 9.
Mimi when say Jesus no. Jesus no ebetimi abo. Just like Bukayo Saka, any Gabriel Martinelli as an attacking winger. Legend, here's Adam as an attacking winger. Now Arsenal up a proper center forward on the he is so much confined in the 18-year boss. Move feeding me because Arsenal have a lot of creative players. The wingers are creative. The central midfielders are creative. From Thomas Partey, Martin Odegaard, Bukayo Saka, Martinelli, all these players are creative players within the Arsenal setup. Omu here a fox in the boss. And to say Arsenal every Bukayo Saka, every Martinelli contract extension. Going forward, I think they should find a proper center forward. Oh, need the 18-year boss no a lot of presence. Sometimes cry now you don't really value the name of Edin Ketia. But I think say on any crowd Brigo Chen. Nani Brigo Chen Gabriel Jesus. Oh, she the 18-year boss you see him. But just maybe for the total play of Arsenal, ya pesa Jesus no ebobo ni bi. And almost on mobile Obama for no abeje ball, no distribute, no I say. But Ellen Haaland in yet. Say Hurricane crab ya you know 18 boss no asan so adru ho. Mba so dwane be bobo ni bi mpo a. Enko dru 18 the final na Hurricane asan so arane a okopegu aye ase. So far this is legend so am about 28 goals Hurricane in the Premier League.
Yeah.
But because of the struggling state of
Premier League in 28.
Yeah.
Or 28 league goals.
Yeah.
Wow.
Just maybe I have to be sure, but yeah, you can find out for me. And he has scored a lot of goals, even though Opieba be bobo ni bi yes no many nyina. But you know 18 boss no, but Bukayo Saka no. Legend, you may not see him that way. And the Arsenal going forward, I think these are the 10s. I was saying to my friends Arsenal.
28.
Legend, I 28 goals.
Yeah.
Entina Ezali. Ele Haaland no. We say Entina the discussion between Hurricane and Haaland legend Ekoye. Sometimes ana argument need to me pop it up no. So sure dia Manchester City ayi nyina na.
Hurricane so is that well this season.
He's a top professional. Top professional. Ooh. Top
28 no about Ivan Toney.
Yeah.
20 Salah 19.
Yeah.
Wilson 18.
Yeah.
Odegaard 15.
Yeah.
Martinelli 15.
Yeah.
Watkins 14. Yeah. Mitrovic 14. Saka 13.
Yes.
Top 10 no.
Yeah. Legend.
I don't know about
it. It's a
he what should that jump one what should that jump back?
There
listen now boy.
Mami Mobium. Haaland 36. Harry Kane 28, Tony 20, Salah 19, Wilson 18, Rashford 16, Odegaard. Wow.
Okay, so legend. Auntie, or maybe Tottenham Hotspur as a football club every with this season now. So Harry Kane recorded 28 goals for this struggling Tottenham Hotspur setup. It tells you the kind of striker.
Yes, and the representatives were in France.
Yeah. With Paris Saint-Germain. Yeah, and Manchester United in Sweden. Yeah. But I know legend Hurricane. Hurricane Manchester United discussion for about 3 seasons.
I think he has to leave. Also,
yeah, no crowd. I think say he may, but Manchester United. I want to see more from them.
But Chelsea,
I want to see more from Manchester United for Hurricane.
Pochettino is there.
Chelsea
will help you.
But
somebody Jose so link with PS,
Yeah.
It's real.
Same maybe can abugu.
It's real.
Myself in say same maybe can abugu. And now who say Hurricane the quad is rare.
Oh, so I feel a link.
Oh, interesting. And Manchester United should prioritize Hurricane. Legend Obebomu Bebrebe. So this is Arsenal and of course Hurricane in the season.
All right.
Legend. Good news. I started Bobo from Turin.
Oh, sir.
Good news of Bobo pa. Good news of Bobo pa.
Lawyer and is a senior lawyer and guy on your friends.
Mauricio Bellacosa.
Anna
lawyer na Musliana one only beam emayu where we stand in terms of the legal proceedings. Your friend Mauricio Panis and he normal air costume juvenile and common
good news but
good news in ever. I've always been patient with Sir Liga in it. The very moment I'm about because a juve quite this direction. Nasi yako. Intelligent things are fine.
Okay, bafo. Yeah, banono. Abaso ha.
Yeah.
Asoma be kan fa as when to say be correct too because abaso then you know free NCC.
Oh, that's who. Well, that's who organizer.
Okay. Okay. Now who's organizing?
Onye adwuma no. Onye. Onye na wo ye den na wo ye. Den na wo ye mo ko ma cha ye hu se npa bia wo.
De o wi ana wa.
Den na wo ye.
Yeah.
Organizing ko for do ma ko mo de obi ko. Mo e ko matches nya de ade. Oh, there be match ben.
Bafo yenko. Abaso oduru anu abi nyeso obe kase obe wi no. Obe kra no.
Na la wo ko match mi hu. Wo ko match mi hu. Tama. Asem we yeka eba neko. But asem a hadwen a ese obi hwe won bibi no ka.
Before me so that what a rainbow for no as if I'm saying. Club no almost say they are not aware of any transfer. What
Matis.
Okay.
Mate.
Well, no, it's no documents. I just on the transfer.
Team there. The moment TMS don't lie. One thing about football about I saw when you brain say TMS in Chantro because
the team near the end also on Kai play and our transfer.
Now on Kai the records are there.
Also, he's never come across such a bomb document.
And there one.
So be I go to TMS no more way.
It's a case. Case I have for crowd.
I was a player. Who transfer player? I was sign.
You do a lot of things.
Send a signatures.
The documents are there with the signature of the administrator.
December. I'm not paying that's sorry. I say 2017 accident victims. No, I say Omo air cop PFAG. Come on, cry, and I see PFAG for next year. And say, Mudia Mumma pine. Na yem meyentem gina na yenko hwe asem no ho enko ka tama asem we hamadwen I think say atena ho ache edumre a ese say nipa bi mu hwe na omo resolve in if
and one was worry
you see
one was worry
kotoko asem enti kotoko company fo hwe no mo nka fortunately kotoko no there's a structure. There's a board and there's a management. And particularly two parties, and 2 bodies, A almost said, dear man, me then say, this incident happened, not the board chairman. Enti and what some kind of set me a ding because at least I don't know time I must have an institutional memory no he will have one with regards to this matter.
Why?
The board chairman. So we say one there's a structure, there's a board, there's a management. Obia want need the part to play to make sure say this matter is resolved once and for all. And I'm calling for a quick resolution of this matter. Baby, I con a good team in Massey. A good team in Massey. First, now say a median, but if it goes to the level PFG for PFG for the be a normally a big command on mother body no. A dibia on behalf of players biano.
I don't matter body there no be.
Not Tama, I said we could play no man and Gasser Makotoko. Sekotoko 2017, one of the players could accident in a bass and crying, you're sure Bassano. Does it speak well of the club? Timer. I said to me, you know, be up and you think I say, I did where I have some tear and you feel on us, and yes, a Debiani about me do a baby neck. I think it is becoming too bad. Yeah, as I'm trying for better, dear, but it doesn't augur well for the image and the brand of Kotoko. Say 2017, Kotoko had the players to crank a ball. Accident na omunya aye no ebepim na aye kasa yi no players no they needed to be compensated aye and then obi na just obekomu a na akwakoba say Kotoko kra no organize donation processes nkofo firi omu pem ayi bi di ma say yemfa moa so then ye bebu say if Kotoko kra na nka omu ye financially ayi bi a omu ntimi nya donations na nkofo so de koye no so enti asem we die ka ebeya obi ntwam ni ka man me na was man na moto e man na mo no tu na mo nko stop ade no from say FPFG for na kwa FF ho na FF aba betena se ne abedoso Kotoko sa akwati committee abetena so say adan ya Kotoko why Tama efibe Monday matrasi ahwe House of Folk situation is it looks bleak for my liking. Now,
bleak as in there.
Tama me anima en bisi basa me hu manim ye.
Any bleak no.
And I just had it.
I don't bro for ba. Ade a hu ni ye bleak. Abas.
Tama. Hwe kofa NCC for statement in a norm de ba here no. I can't send baby. I know any of this didn't come over. Now, what combining? And I have listened to Abbas. Now, what's had no shop at home, and Abbas hold a key position as the organizer of the NCC. Though I don't want year, but in the position and you finish empty still or that's a position. No. Now, because, Tama said. Maybe they may call forestry hobby. Tama has a pre-season Kumasia on best day of forestry, no. And that day, and I may conclude say supporters no ntokwa omoko particularly with the board chairman say only the two lieutenants no ebeye diama supporters no. That very day na me conclude here. Say supporters no may be fighting, but ebeye din diama wo mo. Hwe unim NCC4 say be catch board no say nyi sa nipa ni mienu no free board no so then the NCC will commend some people to go on the board this thing to be onyin tumu china and so wa anyen so a next season supporters ni say team ni be ko sa ko se wiye tell how make it say it doesn't look, it looks big because and dia supporters be tia say to go na kan bi ho mo ni I can be no doctor ho mo ni timi be adwuma they won't omo tia say to go so onyi sankofo mu fi ho no mo onyi wo mo ne onyi wo mo china enti ade na see animu no Tama aish this is dangerous for House of Folk. Tama obi perhaps yeah on fiase into one among either say obetimi any mami from free supporters inside because no mo yenkra e no makasa
okay
na ebia on beti on ho ase accept the circumstances and prevalent and now say we beti makosoro ho akomiti togbe no ne akokama na ti ase say well football
na supporters say omo position of board no mo jai
a different issue.
Ana board ina mu wo mu se mo jai afi na mu ti akira mu tira omo mu
board no so ai senti na make say assembly be den no
okay
senti na make say oti abontina tutu mo ba fie
ba for enko na
enti tama se me fast ansem we tu hono mo a na me hwe sisi ya ka say house of coach kromo ni bi then on be a new coach you don't even know who is coming
prosper
well say omo ya kana omo botu bu ya enti no on by announcement very soon okay yeah the players be call we be ba be say so house of probably will be starting afresh again with regards to setting the team up even in the technical department enti e ma me hwe team ni say na me yam shimi ma omo tama ogum dey say has oba has for Virginia to make my catch say about 70% of the supporters were
na bodu baba back so
any dey tama ebia
baba ma yenkoye na
me pastor Martin oh say o ka say yemfansi wono ma why not because in some way me enu yen some a ehia me before say somebody must act on them for instance say kotokode no tama it is enye afedie aye asefim
okay
so ati ase
okay
ya
asem for bi so aba enra krata bia epie onze Tamale City ene Kimvesa protest
so is developing into something and the entire relegation of Ghana League
Tamale City for omu defense na omu ekwokyere baby omu nya player ni free
and na Zakito and say na so Zakito kan
na nra na owura Imanoke Accra Ankara I'm sure omu issue statement bia omu kyere say omu nim Tamale City baby some normal business enti omu transfer player ma omu but thankfully producers nanya owura uti Ankara na ye musa no onche mu krata mu 1 or 2 bi chairman ye mo achi okay chairman Ankara uti enka
me tu Ankara pa
correct krata ya on sacha say about headline a report of fraudulent release letter but mo ka se money Tamale City for your business bi asana oka
David
na eden na be mo ma bom din wo se mo na mo transfer player no ma omo
munia ya be madawas papa asema when say e wuta football na wa ba ma ya no beda GFA na clubs no ibinu me ye forge ya o da oye problem papa and the letter no Mr. Ken or Fasimam. The moon there, no baby, I'm a team 2 years ago, no signature no order. The Mokolin, let me be sent. No, no, so there. Okay, Tibia. Now, to show that was stating that your lazy boy no 2 years ago. Now that fits me Jubra team from Jubra, the second division. No. Many play the that boy and go on the team minimum no more just some ma must similar and see minimum kept course down na wa obo team bi but mom prakra I am super rumbo na what let that ya dan no no ya is the boy na da you
na omu ekohwe TMS system nu na se bibi sa wo ho ebe wonwa
because my boy na me you juma because you there I see me the channel ta no registration bibia nsi bibia registration bibia am na matter place na mo here and on can chama to there play bi e bi aba already stand my mom go ahead nsi me ya we na minyim so there the mo play my just now or Mrs. This is the more Abba, I tell you fraud.
Never so ban bet me I dear no.
Ah, well, neither you be sell also new motion.
Or say, maybe some say, is it possible so ban bet me I brown now where now? Is that possible?
Are you possible?
And you're possible.
You are possible. Because I buy a catch from my mom will go ahead.
And I will Busan was singing on the air.
Aha.
Na kobasa obani ye na wan country also eh. But the point is that boy ni mo team da.
David.
Yeah, crying and you go find baby na be ye new team player.
That's right. I am a team player. I'm team da.
Oh, okay.
Because Munchum Minji and Guatem Mama Club, what I say. Aha, Munchum in case schedule and now the Biolo Cobo or the kind of football. The main diverters now called to a boardroom of you all. Play on the meeting without meaning the Dano. Munchum making arm and kind of player. No one is there. Why change of neighbor?
Change of name, womb.
Because boy, no, many more kept course our boat Timothy. And son or Coba another team, you are one team that. But it's even a minimum that also with Timino. Now, yes, I Timino, San Nemo.
So, no player there than out me no who change of name.
Aha, same thing is that more Cape Coast. Players all the more Cape Coast in a way good in the 1 year. Time and more cost Timino. No, but cheap cost in the eye and a bite. Ha.
Okay. As I said, the more can say, are there any fraudulent? Money more. GF say Mudina.
Yeah. I'm going to see that. I'm a player.
Tiankra. Yeah,
that's it. Emmanuel
Otuo-Acheampong, founder CEO of Super Rainbow.
Super Rainbow. Yeah.
Okay. Mona.
Meeting in the Antoniana.
Okay.
Marquesian.
Okay.
Stanley Apesi with Cape Coast, yes.
Okay.
And a big club yes, it's more.
Branch your friend no Kwajoni see the uni no Jere Kwajoni see on the uni no. Okay. That's it. Thank you very much, sir. All right. Baba so do we no that here in kakra. Interception.
Now, Tama, I'm shake a sepa na bo.
The court winner. Knox ne kotoko. Omre judgment mom ne se afi no we processing ya we na wan tua it me.
It is say kotoko bass ne kwa bass fe no. Not for bet maje.
No.
One record one nya kra ntram fa nko training bi ma na. Om ko bo matcha.
Enti no we.
Me no so me target bass na na fe. Om da ko see o.
But you nko ne etie ma no.
Om me nka ho asem.
What can we do? Time
One thing is clear from the interview. Well, yeah. One, and he said Nisi and Isaac Mensah are two different people from the interview that we hear. Because the man confirmed say I went to him no but on the Omboni team that the only he said Omboni team and he didn't team transfer no. And you know one. Oh, no, then they say you're changing and then
Mammy told the defense of when I Tamale City.
Oh, I have everything, and then put come the release it now. Your demand city no. That is almost that is what they have. That's the document they have, and the transaction on the TM. Who's I say football
with Wayne
on the TMS with the team now transfer na
team Bain.
Team Amabodi
Super Rainbow. And new Rakas. So let's establish indeed Super Rainbow's name was mentioned. So kind of defense of Tamale City was say Tamale City did not use an unqualified player against King Faisal in our match day 30 that was played at the Aliu Mahama Stadium. Okay. Now we registered Isaac Mensah from second year as Akes FC and have never altered any information about him. We also registered Nano Okama has said this player has never been registered by Tamale City.
I've said that a different player. Axibo.
What you to say you're a Tamale City player?
Yes, I'm a catch say you're a different player they've registered.
No, but you said here.
No,
I did not hear.
I had one
thing. Also, we also registered Jerry Kojonisi from Super Rainbow FC and did not alter his details. Super Rainbow, you for no say
now only as I make him to so tell me. Oh my man.
But
me say one, what has been established and they say based on this interview, as Mensa is a qualified player and Onyebonibia because based on this interview, because if it's a case, I say
based on interview
is here.
But this guy doesn't know Isaac Mensa.
Oh, tell me, Confessor case is that Isaac Mensa is the same as Nisi. I say one part. Confessor's argument. I'm say who there? That's about.
Now some more can you best what they were. I didn't want to. On carry also one.
Confessor case. See, confessor case. And they say Isaac Mensa no on one Nisi. That is the argument of the GFA. Now, city say there be Isaac Mensa unko Nisi unko. Now this man comes who knows Nisi.
So you have to establish who is Nisi.
Now this man comes say I'm per Nisi minimum. Just that. Oh, that was me who on number on board team. No, he said it. Go and listen. And wow, I will say.
Okay, first as Isaac Mensa.
No, that be Nisi no worker. Nisi accept no worker.
And I say, Isaac Mensa no mind Nisi.
Oh, there be he didn't say that.
Oh, what's he Onimboy no?
Oh, there be.
And his name has been changed.
Oh, there be. Nisi ni na worker say even po.
Nisi also ni no.
There be that boy no. Oh, kasa.
What's boy no more cano? They have changed his name. And that's Confessor's argument.
No, there be.
Sir, there's nobody called There's nobody called Nisi.
That's what he said.
So the man says, "Oh no, the onshia Nisi be we are that. Na them boy no more cano crano. Onim no."
You didn't ask
to Isaac Mensa.
You didn't ask Isaac Mensa. You see, interview you didn't hear by Nisi.
There is a background to this story. I say this.
Oh, Mr.
There's a background to this story.
I say,
no, Confessor point they say. Boy no the Isaac Mensa. As I we spoke with Papa here. Boy ni mfedi Nisi. No bia ni oye Nisi. Na ma register boy. Also am start with double identity. Yeah. Nipa baako and am say friend Isaac Mensa as a friend Nisi. So when they went there and said that we have Isaac Mensa and Nisi and we bought Nisi from Rainbow. Rainbow say we have never had Nisi. Our document. Then the man said that boy no more can grow him no.
Isaac Mensa.
Is it no Isaac Mensa?
Isaac Mensa about Rainbow da.
Na say boy no can say about it.
You ask me about Nisi. I no say. I said listen.
The man never
let
said
bring the interview. I listened to the man very well. The man said
you cannot confuse anybody. Listen.
I'm not confusing anybody. I'm setting the obvious fact here.
Listen. Who told us?
Ask more kind. And I make I say why are you trying to change as my worker?
Let's listen to the wisdom.
The man never said it. Or say the boy I say on Amase.
Or say on who.
Okay, I say me on Amase. But on what me team that.
Lakito, you cannot use this noise to confuse anybody.
Nobody's confusing anybody. The fact that I'm stating.
Please,
fact that me stating.
The man said that COVID-19 on only team no, he has never seen any player.
Let them bring the interview back again.
Please
let them bring the interview back again and listen to that.
There is nobody called Nisi. As far as he knows.
Confuse me with
as far as he knows, there's nobody called Nisi. Papa no. Emunu no say damn boy no must send it in.
Costa.
And no nim no Cape Coast. The same Isaac Mensa also came from Cape Coast.
Or say Nisi no also say that Nisi no. Nisi na all can say Nisi na all can say Nisi no. They've also altered the Nisi's one. And the same Nisi no. But the man confirmed say Nisi na can want him. He knows him on the
No.
Just that
he has not. Was very simple.
Me pass on for interview bra.
Confessor.
They should bring the interview back.
Confessor case in say Kofi. Almost say there's a certain double registration. And that there's nobody called Nisi. That's Confessor point. Yam throw bia Nisi. Tamale City call no almost say. You register Nisi no. Every team my friend Rainbow. Rainbow run and say. They'll be anywhere friend Nisi. Na damn boy no more can call him no. The same Isaac Mensa came from the same region. Isaac Mensa no more can one of you. He was transferred from Azar.
All of them are
the
from
boy
the same
played
place.
from Cape Coast. So the man says boy no more can come changing the minimum no. Is he not referring to Isaac Mensa?
No.
we are talking about Nisi.
This is basic.
You ask someone about Nisi. I don't say one. I don't see Nisi no. On one team that. But I am no that.
One A player. What is what's the bomber changing?
And later part, but starting no. Who is starting no?
Okay, why do you know my changing?
What is starting no?
Why do you know my changing?
What's in the team no on board? Am I obisa say? Can it be possible say ni na aye?
Why do you know my changing?
And also don't mean chere.
So why do you know?
But the Nisi guy you are talking about on the only na ma say fa.
Say papa can see a change. Why do you know my changing?
Later part no. I know see the same Nisi na Acheampong. The name Nisi no. What's it Nisi no? Nisi na Acheampong. It has been altered. So you want to see say the Nisi that ye can Acheampong things have been changed. But the Nyazik Mensa.
How much changing this ben? What's it damn boy no make a clone? You might change anything. So which boy?
Just listen to the interview.
I did the interview.
I also listen.
I asked the man.
You did also listen.
I asked the man.
And I also listen to the man.
Papa Onim Nisi. There is nobody called Nisi. That is why in their defense,
that is to you.
But
for Tamale City, they know Nisi. They know Isaac Mensa. I say you are taking sides.
From Rainbow.
Rainbow for
Rainbow
Nisi Bia.
Nisi.
From which club?
Nobody called Nisi. Yeah, let's go ahead.
You have Nisi. Nobody can convince us and confuse us here. Tamale City bought Nisi and the Rangers Nisi.
From me kakra simple Kojo Nisi no way or Ghana has his here.
Nisi Ghana.
Or Tamale City ma this year.
Tamale City have transferred the boy this season.
To which club? Then you are not helping us.
I had the documents here.
Look at
it. Say then you are not helping us.
Look at
I have court.
Who's that kid? Young man, do to as you go. Now,
based on this, I think say. The only thing Kim Pfizer will ask from the Kim Pfizer ever request here 2 ID cards of the players Isaac Mensa and Kojo Nisi. Say what them chana say. Omo yinu wi amatisi ese Kim Pfizer for request for registration details of Kojo Nisi no. On say Mizotu the ma asem ne ye ehun ne say tiu maybe go through assembly nyina no at no point ena Tamale City even on their team sheet or mabobo I work Kojo Nisi was as a player of Tamale City from Division 1 to Premier League. Unless say Tamale City a juvenile team. Aye. Unless say Tamale City a juvenile team be Tamale ho and they be a boy and a boss at team no. Say what the mention say. Emma asem no on say
the Kim Pfizer has requested the FA to supply the 2 IDs.
Yes.
Tamale City used to register both Isaac Mensa and Kojo Nisi.
Yeah. On say the two. 3 points here deduct here is 6. I think say issue a simple. So let me say for the disciplinary committee to decide on it. The money and say 1. These are 2 players at one club being insist say omumienu nyina any players. So to sort let me say. The FA should provide documents that say players immune players are Tamale City register. So to sort let me say.
First time Mattis will be a reserve onim player. Nyamna reserve minimum sekotoko say they told you minimum that. We have never transferred any player like that. So when you say
me say Martina baby obi onim player na free player no on phone. Then player na can the side of the story. On say time and the loan deal na second year Zakes a transfer to Tamale City ne ba na wiye no. Player ne enya deal.
Who can Nisi and Isaac Mensa?
Isaac Mensa. O dey go for Nisi ne ba. Player ne nya deal with Spain. At the time a obeko Spain no, e no mo sesa ne din no. Sa ne se transfer na second year Zakes for ehun achi. A common practice e Ghana.
Masamiano man in Casa, Class and Grass and your court. Who beside as higher court? Man in Canatan court. Who beside the higher court? Go ahead.
Someone is impugning.
Go ahead. Stop that.
But you have sat here to talk about clubs. Why not challenge you? Now I'm talking at the American idea of labor. Is it because I am
so is it because that's why being just
it has been a more me give us some more shares. Me give us some more shares. I like to go there, not my family member. I dey tamale sit in and answer there. It has been a more. Me tamale city even when you choose the two clubs. Hamza Mohammed and Gruza. Me am more closer to Hamza than even Kifaiza. You don't know what is between me and Hamza.
Yanko.
So to them I say. What can I say? And then one what take distance. What
at the moment you see I check so the boy is still in the registered in the connect system no in the name of Tamale City. So who is talking about transfer? Yanko.
It's just saying you the same to Sasama making a common practice. I got a question.
Who say Hanya court? Who's evidence?
A common practice are Ghanaian clubs use. It's nay, Mizoto. Say player no or a Rainbow FC player and no more transfer no to Tamale City. There is a card. Rainbow FC be war edge. Let's say boy na bo mutim nida. So to the mention it is a card no Mizoto. Somebody also be this card in a batch. Let's say because when you say Division 2, the card nebo. Meboa Division 2 the card nebo. It there should be a card to prove say. Boy na ye can asem na fence ko Jonisi no. Obobo de ma Rainbow FC.
Good.
But me say enkoma me obi afre player na me to obi amedi. Player na confess say no mo didn't go Spain and they change his name.
And they say normal
Ghana. A common practice our Ghanaian clubs here. And no my mema example. Kotoko boy ya Nicholas Mensah. On say ebi fu say Aduana Stars and a protest against Kotoko. But a boy ni agent our then call Dubai. And then ko bobo. And necessarily din. So what the mention say at the time my boy ne back no Mizoto. Agent ni fu say enyo ma bia na say boy ne man nsaka no. Wa man nsanka. And the best way to punish him say man na me find a club. Na me fan koma omo no munye protest. There are a lot of Ghanaian players Mizoto. Be no mobo especially who dey ko India league no. Your Ghana players be brebe shock so mo top teams Ghana ma so mo di bobo India.
No cray.
What dem say ko men question me just go into the India league. It's what I'm trying to say ni say Mizoto. Sadia way there it shouldn't be difficult for the FA because issue way Mizoto a lot of clubs were interested. Say that be change more. Say Olympics were interested. Kotoko were interested. Clubs are money Tamale City abo. Even House of Folk can even show interest. Say boy any bobia. Say what the mention say. As a ruling no. Say whether say be kwa more and I say be kwa against Kim Pfizer no. E be kwa dem Kim Pfizer no. All these clubs can benefit from the ruling. Eti Mestre F ni say be ma boada. Omunya abotre was asem we ho.
Okay.
Na omundi asem ni ye. No mo fa no kure
ento be
bia da
Makofi mram na Abbas inside of my way Abbas ko
one greet manya invitation.
Okay.
So him ye mo mi on na town no ko they na ari kana na me to aso say ye dika ahwe agina ba bi agina wa so na e be gina ye odote ani akambi na ja akambi ye de ba bi mi gina me na ye adwuma almost be 12 years abrokura near even time na laja can be a board no NCC chairman no of fight my supporters on the board to do baby what near even time benya problem am I yanum be say turn achi am I say yani RTU match on drop no Accra if a greater Accra chairman to any because of say no of fight my supporters in tea na board no so na agree said the board ne every year so me ye can
ya na yenim bi ye kafri baabi yenim se o ya de bia baabi wo duru eni baabi awoko eni baabi afri ba eni ma miensa
okay
97 ya G League ya 98 Champions League ya go group stage ya di third but for trans planning 99 ya di second 2000 ya di first. That's the management. Now who there who player say 9 and no pam na cover player one team share 1.
Okay.
And when you say
right.
Say player but 9 matches no share 7 goals, Kofi ko juice one yard. Na player division 1 was 12 goals, first one was 1 yard.
Okay.
Patrick Azak ko bo horoya was 1 yard. What you say so be? Eti ya na NBA kan.
Then no ban tema when your time.
Some bebrebe have some money.
Say we have
na dey so we so the yesterday be ya.
Okay, the striker kind with Spain at the striker there's an information say Kim Visa official requested for details of Kojonis's visa application of document from the Spanish embassy. They have acknowledged receipt and working to furnish them. Okay. So no say back for baby. And I appear baby the boy have to smami na. We sign off my na.
Chief Justice me boss.
From
One appear na Korea ba.
Yeah, organize unity games be no my friend. Okay. Yeah, Mr. Chinebua put their foundation. Dr. Kuku, Ninia, Fuku, and
born again.
Competition. I'll be there. Manson Quanta. Legend, I'll be there for the entire program. Legend.
What's up, remember? Yeah, Zamra's not Korea.
Oyerepa FM.